Ladies and gentlemen, do you ever wake up feeling like you're running on empty? You know you have big dreams, you know you have goals, but something in the air just doesn't seem to light the fire inside you. The question we must ask ourselves is not why we lose motivation, but how we can reignite it every single day, despite the challenges that life throws our way. Now, I want you to listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you will change the way you view motivation forever. You see, staying motivated is not a mystery, it's a choice you have to make every day. If you're ready to unlock the power within you and learn how to stay motivated no matter the circumstances, then you must hear this message through to the end. This isn't just a speech, it's a roadmap to the life you've been waiting for. Motivation is not a passive experience, it's something you create and fuel every single day. Many people believe motivation is like a spark, something that comes to you out of nowhere. But the reality is far different. Motivation is not a force that appears spontaneously. It is a decision you make when you wake up every morning. It begins with understanding that motivation is deeply tied to your values, goals, and desires. Without this understanding, it can feel as if motivation is elusive, and this is where many people struggle. They wait for motivation to find them when in fact they should be creating it from within. The first step in creating your own motivation is identifying what drives you. When you understand what motivates you, whether it's your family, your ambitions, or your need to grow, motivation becomes a natural part of your daily routine. Many people go through life without taking the time to identify what truly sparks their energy. They drift aimlessly, working without passion, moving from task to task without purpose. But once you define your why, your motivation becomes aligned with your deeper values. It's no longer something that comes and goes based on external circumstances, but a constant force rooted in who you are and what you stand for. It's essential to create a vision of your life that excites you. A vision gives you something to look forward to, something to work toward every day. Whether it's visualizing the career you want, the lifestyle you dream of, or the impact you want to make on the world, your vision becomes the foundation of your motivation. It fuels you during the tough times, provides clarity during moments of doubt, and gives your life meaning. People who have a clear vision are often the ones who achieve great success because they know what they are striving for, and their motivation comes from a place of certainty and purpose. Creating motivation also involves understanding that your thoughts play a huge role in driving your actions. Your mindset shapes the way you approach challenges and the energy you bring to your goals. Motivated people do not necessarily face fewer obstacles, they just approach challenges differently. Instead of letting a setback discourage them, they use it as a lesson and fuel to push harder. Your mindset is a powerful tool, and when you cultivate a positive, resilient, and focused mindset, you are constantly building momentum in the direction of your dreams. It's also important to remember that motivation is not an emotion, it's a practice. Like any skill, it gets stronger the more you use it. People often rely on motivation to feel good before taking action, but motivation is something that grows through consistency. By taking small actions toward your goals every day, you create momentum. As you continue, your belief in yourself and your vision strengthens. It's in this daily practice of action that motivation becomes self-sustaining. You won't always feel inspired or enthusiastic, but the simple act of moving forward, even in small ways, will generate motivation that propels you further toward your dreams. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration." Edison's relentless pursuit of innovation didn't come from waiting for the perfect moment to feel motivated. Instead, he consistently worked, even when faced with countless failures. This is a key lesson in creating motivation. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Your actions will generate the energy and drive you need. In this journey, you will have days when motivation feels like it's slipping away. But remember, motivation doesn't arrive like a burst of energy from the outside. It's a fire that you nurture every day. Surround yourself with reminders of your purpose. Keep your goals visible and take consistent steps forward. As you keep moving, your motivation will become not just a fleeting feeling, but a constant companion on your path to success. Setting clear goals is one of the most powerful tools you can use to stay motivated. Without clear, well-defined goals, your energy is scattered, and you might find yourself drifting through life, unsure of where to direct your focus. Goals act as a roadmap that guides your actions, giving your daily efforts a sense of direction and purpose. Think of it this way: if you get into a car with no destination in mind, you're just driving aimlessly with no real sense of progress. In the same way, if you don't set specific goals, it becomes difficult to measure progress and motivation begins to fade. When you set clear goals, you create a destination for your energy. These goals don't just exist in your mind as vague dreams or wishes. They need to be broken down into actionable steps. You need to know exactly what you want to achieve and why it matters. A clear goal is not just something you write down, but something you actively work toward each day. When you set specific goals, you develop a sense of urgency because now you know exactly what you need to do and when. Having concrete objectives that you can track helps you stay on course. You know when you've taken a step forward, and that feeling of progress fuels your motivation. The power of setting clear goals can be seen in the story of the Apollo 11 mission when astronauts successfully landed on the moon in 1969. This was not a random event, nor did it occur by accident. The success was the result of years of clear, specific goals set by NASA. The goals were broken down into measurable milestones that guided the astronauts and the team on Earth. Every action was directed toward achieving the larger objective, and each step forward built momentum toward the historic achievement. This is a perfect example of how clear goals shape both the actions we take and the results we achieve. Additionally, setting goals helps you prioritize what's most important. When you have a clear idea of what you want to achieve, you make decisions based on your goals, not your distractions. It's easy to get caught up in the daily noise of life, responding to emails, attending meetings, or handling other people's priorities. But if your goals aren't clearly defined, you'll end up spending time on things that don't contribute to your personal progress. With clear goals, you develop the ability to say no to the things that don't align with your mission and focus your energy on the actions that will bring you closer to your desired outcome. It's also important to keep in mind that the process of goal setting isn't just about the outcome, but about the growth that happens along the way. As you set goals and work toward them, you grow both personally and professionally. This growth is a powerful source of motivation. Each new skill you develop, each hurdle you overcome, adds to your sense of competence and confidence, reinforcing your belief that you are capable of achieving your dreams. As you see yourself making progress, you become even more committed to your goals and your motivation grows. For instance, the well-known success story of Oprah Winfrey highlights the importance of setting clear, focused goals. Oprah, who faced numerous setbacks early in her career, succeeded in building a media empire not because she relied on raw talent alone, but because she set clear, defined goals and worked relentlessly toward them. Her ability to break down her larger dreams into smaller, achievable goals allowed her to stay on track even when the journey was challenging. As a result, her consistent progress fueled her motivation and led to her becoming one of the most influential women in media history. In essence, when you set clear, focused goals, you give yourself a clear path to follow. You eliminate confusion and overwhelm because you know exactly what needs to be done. Your goals become the source of your motivation, pushing you to keep moving forward even when the road gets tough. Whether it's building a business, improving your health, or advancing in your career, clarity in your goals gives you the focus and the determination to turn your vision into reality. Daily habits and routines are the backbone of consistent motivation. Motivation doesn't live in sporadic bursts of energy. It thrives in the everyday actions we take. The way we structure our day determines whether we will accomplish our goals or fall short. By establishing positive, productive habits, we create a foundation for motivation that doesn't depend on fleeting bursts of excitement or inspiration. Routines provide stability and structure, making it easier to stay on track even when you don't feel motivated. When you wake up and follow a familiar routine, you are already moving toward your goals without overthinking it. Consider the daily habits of successful people. Take someone like Warren Buffett, who is known for his simple, disciplined routine. He doesn't rely on extreme motivation to make decisions. He makes them as part of his daily habits, from reading to reflecting. This consistency leads to extraordinary success. By forming habits that align with your goals, you make progress even when motivation wanes, because your routines help you keep moving forward without needing to summon extra energy or willpower. This is the power of consistency. Creating routines also helps you manage distractions. In a world filled with constant notifications, demands, and the pull of social media, routines has helped you stay focused. When you know exactly what to do next, you don't waste time deciding. This allows you to protect your energy and time for the activities that matter most. For example, if you set aside specific times each day for exercise, reading, or working on your projects, you build momentum that carries you through difficult moments. An example of the power of habits can be seen in the story of NBA legend Kobe Bryant. He was known for his relentless dedication to daily practice, often getting up before dawn to work on his game. His routines weren't just about improving physical skills, they were about building discipline and maintaining focus on long-term goals, even if motivation didn't feel immediate. By committing to a routine, he ensured that his drive remained intact no matter what challenges arose. Resilience in the face of challenges is one of the most important qualities that separates those who succeed from those who give up. Life is unpredictable, and you cannot always control the obstacles that come your way. However, you can control how you respond to those obstacles. The ability to stay motivated despite setbacks is the key to long-term success. Motivation doesn't mean you won't face difficulties or that you'll always feel on top of the world. It means that despite challenges, you continue to move forward with determination and resolve. When you face adversity, it's easy to become discouraged and lose momentum. But resilient individuals understand that setbacks are part of the journey, not the end of it. These challenges serve as opportunities to learn and grow. It's through overcoming obstacles that we develop strength and character. Think of the story of J.K. Rowling, who faced countless rejections before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Despite years of struggle and failure, her resilience allowed her to keep writing, stay focused on her goals, and eventually achieve unprecedented success. Had she given up after a few rejections, she would never have reached the heights she did. Resilience means that you don't allow failure to define you. It is not the number of times you fall that matters, but the number of times you get back up. This attitude is essential for maintaining motivation, especially during difficult times. When you encounter a setback, whether it's a failed business venture, a personal loss, or a difficult task, it's important to reframe your mindset. See the challenge as a stepping stone, not a barrier. Each setback you overcome strengthens your resilience and gives you the tools to handle the next challenge even better. Take the story of Steve Jobs, who was famously ousted from Apple, the company he founded. While many would have seen this as a monumental failure, Jobs did not let it stop him. Instead, he took his vision to other ventures, including Pixar, and then returned to Apple with even more innovative ideas. His resilience not only changed his life, but also revolutionized entire industries. His story proves that setbacks can lead to greater achievements if you choose to persevere. When you build resilience, you also build mental toughness. You train your mind to push past comfort zones and embrace growth, even when it feels uncomfortable. This mental strength becomes a powerful motivator because you develop the confidence that you can handle anything life throws at you. Motivation doesn't always come from feeling good or being in ideal circumstances. It comes from the internal drive to keep going, even when everything seems to be working against you. Resilience also involves patience. Many people lose motivation when they don't see immediate results, but the most successful people know that things worth achieving often take time. They are not discouraged by slow progress or setbacks. Instead, they embrace the process. This mindset shifts your perspective from focusing on immediate rewards to understanding that the journey itself is part of the success. A great example of this is the story of Thomas Edison, whose persistence in inventing the light bulb wasn't just about solving one problem. He encountered countless failures before finally finding the right solution, but his resilience allowed him to continue. His belief in his work and the understanding that failure was a necessary part of the process kept him motivated throughout his journey. Resilience, therefore, is not just about bouncing back from setbacks, but about staying focused and committed regardless of the obstacles. It's about using every failure, every challenge, and every disappointment as fuel to drive you forward. When you have resilience, you can face anything with the understanding that success is not about avoiding failure, but about navigating through it. Each challenge you face builds your strength, and with each victory, your motivation grows even stronger. The power of positive thinking is one of the most influential aspects of staying motivated. Your thoughts shape your reality. The way you think has a profound impact on the actions you take. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring the challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, it means choosing to focus on possibilities, opportunities, and solutions rather than dwelling on problems. The more you train yourself to think positively, the more resilient you become and the more capable you are of maintaining motivation, even when things aren't going as planned. The impact of positive thinking can be seen in numerous examples throughout history. One of the most notable examples is the life of Nelson Mandela. Despite spending 27 years in prison, Mandela remained focused on his goal of achieving equality and justice for his people. Instead of becoming consumed by anger or bitterness, he chose to maintain a positive, forward-thinking mindset. His ability to envision a future of peace and reconciliation kept him motivated during some of the darkest moments of his life. Mandela's story is a powerful reminder that no matter how difficult life may become, maintaining a positive outlook allows you to keep moving toward your goal, regardless of obstacles. When you adopt a positive mindset, you begin to shift the way you view setbacks. Instead of seeing them as insurmountable barriers, you start to see them as learning experiences or temporary challenges that you can overcome. This mindset enables you to keep pushing forward with renewed determination. For instance, consider the story of Walt Disney, who faced numerous failures and rejections before achieving his dream of building Disneyland. He was told he lacked imagination and couldn't succeed, but he refused to let these negative opinions dictate his future. His ability to focus on his vision and stay positive even in the face of harsh criticism was a key factor in his eventual success. Another important aspect of positive thinking is the way it impacts your behavior. When you believe that things will improve and that you can succeed, you are more likely to take the necessary actions to move forward. This is the self-fulfilling prophecy in action. When you expect success, your behaviors align with that expectation, and you begin to act in ways that bring success closer to reality. On the flip side, if you approach each day with negativity or self-doubt, your actions often reflect those feelings, making it harder to find motivation. The connection between positive thinking and motivation is evident in the research on the placebo effect. This phenomenon occurs when people believe they are receiving treatment, even when they are not. In many cases, simply having a positive outlook and believing in the possibility of recovery has been shown to improve health outcomes. The placebo effect demonstrates the incredible power that belief and optimism can have on our lives. When you apply this to motivation, the same principle holds true. When you maintain a positive mindset, you activate a kind of inner drive that propels you toward your goals, even when challenges arise. Positive thinking also helps to build confidence. When you look at your circumstances through a lens of optimism, you start to believe in your own ability to handle whatever comes your way. This belief in yourself is a key ingredient in maintaining motivation. It pushes you to take risks, face challenges head on, and persist in the face of adversity. For instance, Oprah Winfrey faced numerous obstacles throughout her career, including being told she wasn't fit for television. But through her positive thinking and determination, she built a media empire that changed the face of entertainment. Her mindset and ability to see opportunity, even in failure, played a significant role in her success. In conclusion, the power of positive thinking is an essential tool for staying motivated. It shapes the way you approach your goals, your obstacles, and your daily actions. By training yourself to focus on solutions, possibilities, and growth, you can build the inner strength necessary to keep going, no matter how tough the road gets. Positive thinking doesn't just help you stay motivated, it transforms your entire perspective on life, allowing you to see every challenge as an opportunity and every setback as a stepping stone towards success. The importance of surrounding yourself with a supportive environment cannot be overstated when it comes to staying motivated. The people you interact with, the spaces you spend time in, and even the media you consume all influence your mindset and energy levels. Motivation doesn't always come from within. It is also significantly shaped by external influences. When you surround yourself with individuals who encourage, inspire, and uplift you, it becomes easier to stay motivated. These people act as sources of energy, pushing you to keep going, even when your own motivation wanes. One powerful example of this is the life of Muhammad Ali. Throughout his career, he surrounded himself with individuals who shared his passion for boxing and his drive for greatness. His trainers, like Angelo Dundee, and his fellow boxers created a supportive environment that fueled his confidence and pushed him to reach new heights. Ali's ability to stay motivated, even when facing enormous challenges, was in part due to the encouragement and belief of the people around him. When he was knocked down, they were there to lift him back up and help him continue his journey. Ali understood the power of having the right team, and his success is a direct result of the support he received from others. In addition to people, your environment plays a critical role in fostering motivation. The physical spaces you occupy can either inspire or drain you. A cluttered, disorganized environment can lead to feelings of stress, while a clean, inspiring space can boost your focus and drive. This is why it's essential to create spaces that promote positivity, creativity, and productivity. Whether it's a quiet workspace, a gym, or a home office, the environment you choose to work in has a direct impact on your motivation levels. Research has shown that people who work in tidy, organized spaces are more productive and more likely to stay motivated over the long term. Consider the impact of social media as another element of your environment. The accounts and content you follow can either inspire or undermine your motivation. If you spend your time consuming negative or demotivating content, it's much harder to stay focused on your own goals. On the other hand, following accounts that promote positivity, knowledge, and inspiration can help you stay engaged and excited about your own aspirations. For example, many entrepreneurs, athletes, and creators have built online communities of like-minded individuals who provide constant support and motivation. This sense of community is invaluable as it helps you feel less alone on your journey and keeps you motivated to keep moving forward. Another crucial element of your environment is the media you consume. What you watch, read, and listen to can influence your thoughts and, in turn, your actions. Consuming content that inspires and motivates you can create a ripple effect that enhances your drive. Podcasts, motivational videos, and books are all tools that can reframe your mindset and ignite a renewed sense of purpose. For instance, many successful individuals such as Bill Gates and Oprah Winfrey are known to regularly consume books and media that help them grow personally and professionally. These sources of inspiration help them stay focused and motivated to achieve their goals, even when faced with challenges. The support of a positive environment is not just about receiving encouragement, it's also about accountability. When you surround yourself with people who understand your goals and share your vision, they can hold you accountable. This accountability helps you stay on track and pushes you to perform at your best. It's easier to give your best effort when you know that others are expecting you to succeed and are there to help you along the way. In summary, the environment you surround yourself with plays a crucial role in staying motivated. The people, the physical spaces, and the content you engage with all contribute to shaping your mindset and determination. By surrounding yourself with positivity, support, and inspiration, you create an ecosystem where motivation can thrive. This external support works hand in hand with your internal drive, ensuring that you stay focused and energized no matter what obstacles you face.